Hi everyone. You all must be wondering it's a women's event and why I'm standing here. It must be a big question mark to everybody. Just allow me to share my little story, which will give you an answer why I'm standing before you. Um, my journey started when I was 4.5 years old, getting to know things, learning a lot of things from my mom. I come from a family of three kids. I have a brother and an elder sister. My mom was a single parent. Um, in those 1970s, early 80s, if you're a single parent and you have to raise three kids, it's a very hard task. She was a very hardworking lady. I saw her giving up all her happiness, and whatever she wanted to do, she had to give it away to raise her all three kids. We came from a below average family, faced a lot of hardships while growing up. And I had an elder brother and an elder sister. So the compromise was always to me, put up to me, that if, just as a small example, if my uncle wants to take my one of us to a Bula festival in case or anywhere, so I have to compromise. Mom will say, see, he's growing up, he's your elder brother, and you have to, you know, give him a chance, your chance will come. But till date, it never came. Uh, Seeing my mother with all the difficulties, I always admired her because doing the hard work, going up and down, facing all the difficulties, but she was very constant, looking after the kids. And as far as I can remember, I have always felt that I was a woman trapped inside a man's body. If I share this with some people, people will say it's a joke. What he's trying to say. I'm so masculine, big, and with the facial expression, you can see it looks like a man. But from the beginning, from that very young age, I was always feeling that I'm a woman trapped inside a man's body. And I was never confused about it. Truly. I was never confused about it while growing up. However, the first time I could identify myself, who I really was, we had a chance to go to a Indian wedding, a family wedding. And usually in Indian weddings, they hire these cross dressers or transgender people to entertain others. So from Nandi, we went inside Butwalevu. We had a big function, everybody was there, and we had a chance to go, and I was very happy. When I went there, I saw this very pretty, fine-built lady performing. She performed very well. After a while, she went inside the house to get changed, or maybe change her outfit. And out of curiosity, I just followed her. Somebody can guess what happened? It was something big for me. I still remember. I saw her changing her blouse. And I saw that she had artificial boobs, which was made out of plastic. And out of surprise, I couldn't hold myself. I ran from there and sat in the shed thinking what's going on and comparing her with myself. She's feminine, good looking, good dancer, but she doesn't have boobs. I got the answer. I got the answer. What I was, in that very moment, I discovered two things. Who I was, proud to say I'm a transgender. I'm not ashamed about it. I'm not worried about it. And very important thing was that I don't want to become what I saw. What I saw was Like people were enjoying. She was very good at dancing. She was singing at the same time. People were praising her, laughing about, and at the same time, they were passing negative remarks, dirty jokes, things which started bothering me. So, in that very moment, I have decided that I'm not going to be the same. Never, never in my life. I made a promise to myself. From that day, I made a goal in my life that I'll study very hard, complete all my education, become a professional in life, promise myself never to look back, and even today, that same thinking I'm carrying on. I don't believe in looking back. I completed my Form 6 with good results. As I've told you, came from a below average family. Due to financial problems, I couldn't continue my education. I started working as a salesperson in a well-known company, and that's where my journey started. I worked hard. I became a product manager, a manager in procurement department. It took a lot of dedication, hard work, lots of ups and downs, but I was very positive. All throughout my journey, I was very positive. I am also very deeply religious person. I draw a lot of strength from the divine Shakti in Indian goddesses, Indian feminine goddesses. We call Shakti is like, she is the power of the universe. So I draw a lot of energy from her. This has helped me to become a very good-hearted person and achieve all my goals. I also run a small temple in my community. I'm a priest and as well as a spiritual counselor. There are a lot of people who come to me and I love to share what knowledge I have and solve their problems. Today, I can proudly say, because of my life's choices, the hard work, religion, despite being a transgender in the society, where people bully us or where they view us as shameful. They put especially some ladies, when you're going past, they put a handkerchief and say, see, look at them. Wow. But I don't care. Because whatever I am today, I'm happy about it. I'm a very respected member of my community, my family friends, who look up to me for guidance, whether in Fiji or overseas. I feel privileged and blessed to serve people, as there is a quote, service to mankind is service to God. I'm here to address to some different groups of people. Firstly, all the transgender people out there, please get yourself educated and at the same time believe in your prayers to become a better person. Don't feel confused. Don't feel shy. Don't feel afraid of sharing what you are. You are as equal as any other person. Don't feel negative about your sexuality, because when you think negative about your sexuality, you feel you're a victim. But God knows you're not a victim. So please think hard and be positive. Don't make a joke of yourself. If you do things which are not appropriate, you will make a joke of yourself. People will laugh at you. You have to go and get that respect and make sure it's maintained. Become so professional and learned that you can get respect and love at all times. Secondly, to the parents. This is to the parents of the third gender children. You play a very, very important role. I was lucky because I had a lovely mother who was guiding me between good and bad. providing me all the skills and values of life. I really love you, Ma, wherever you are today. I'm proud that whatever I am, it's because of my mother's good work and effort. Secondly, I had a sister. She taught me how to do all the household work, cleaning the house, making the bed, washing the dishes, everything, and how to become very presentable and vocal in the society. You have to be very presentable. If you're presentable, people will respect you. I have a brother. I always see him as a fatherly figure in my life, protecting me, guiding me. He was very discipline conscious. He wouldn't allow me to go and see the boys playing soccer. And he wouldn't allow me to roam around in my compound because he was protecting me. At the beginning, I was very, getting upset why he's doing that. I want to see the boys going play soccer and everybody's, you know. And then later on, I discovered that he was protecting me. He always wanted to be like my father. And I have a lovely sister-in-law. She's my good friend, well-wisher, very caring. And now my mother has passed away like 2 years ago. She's replacing my mother. She could see the pain in me. She could see the happiness in me, which I feel I'm very privileged. As parents, it's very important to guide your children all times, any situations. Despite their sexuality, stand by them, stand for them, stand with them, because they are part of you, your own blood, your own flesh. Don't feel shy that your son or your daughter has a third gender. It's your own blood, it's your own flesh, so you have to stand by them. You can develop them or you can destroy them. It's totally in your precious hands. Thirdly, to the employees of the country, please don't see what we are, see what we can offer. I would like to repeat again. Please don't see what we are. See what we can offer. We can offer knowledge, experience, and by our versatile thinking, we can be a very handy person in the organization. I have come across a firm where they have made rules that in their very senior level of managers, there shouldn't be any third gender or any transgender person. But why? Why? What's the reason behind it? We as transgenders have become good doctors, lawyers, teachers, and even become effective leaders. So think again. And again, remind yourself that what capabilities we have shouldn't be compared and victimized for being what we are. And one more most important thing, we wouldn't claim any maternity leaves. As transgenders, do you agree or? As transgenders, women play a very important role in our life. So I'm just going to discuss about 3 types of women. Firstly, a woman who becomes a motherly figure to us, who love us, care us, nurture us, make sure that we are happy and safe at all times. Second one would be a friend. She'd love to party with us, sit beside our side, hear our stories. To some extent, they can dress in front of us, they can see us naked, They will be very open. And we learn a lot of things from them. They learn a lot of things from us. I have a lot of friends like that. Some of them are sitting out there. The third one is the most dangerous one. Any guesses? No. Women see us as competition. Do you agree? They will gossip about us. They will talk bad about us. Sometimes, even if you try to connect or talk to them, they will just make face and turn around, no. And, if because I get really Indian costumes and I get dressed up and go to the Indian puja places. So sometimes, see, he's here, he's here. Oh, he's wearing a silk sari. Oh, what not? But I honestly feel very funny and excited. I'll rather don't get angry on them. I'll just go and talk to them, be nice with them, and make them realize that we are not their enemies. They will do lots of things, but always comparing themselves with us. They don't like us, but they will still compare. So such women are sometimes part of our happiness, and they can become part of our pain as well. Um, Lastly, I'd like to advise all women and transgender women, please have respect. Make yourself very strong, professional, be presentable at all times. Don't feel pity being a woman, that you should be looked after, you should be cared. And don't get upset if you're not given attention by your husband or your brother or even your mom, your dad. Don't feel that you need that attention all the time. Don't let others empower you. Be brave in any situation you come across. You're not weak, you're not dependent. You can lead, you can love, and lay a mark or lay a stone of honor in the society. As equal as well-known ladies as Lady Diana, Indira Gandhi, or Mother Teresa. So this was my small story. Thanks for listening. And I hope if with this I can change one person's life, I would be very grateful and really grateful for Sharon to giving me the opportunity. Thank you very much. Vinaka Vakalevu and Dhanyavad.